Welcome back to the Coins Master. Could you be holding an $11 million dime in your pocket right now? That's right. A simple 1983 D. Roosevelt dime, barely the size of a fingertip, could make you an instant multimillionaire. But how? What makes this little coin so unbelievably valuable? Stick around, because today, we're diving deep into the history, hidden rarities, and shocking auction records of the 1983 D. Roosevelt dime. Before we uncover the mind-blowing secrets behind this coin's insane worth, let's take a quick look at the Roosevelt dime's fascinating history. Introduced in 1946, the Roosevelt dime replaced the Mercury dime as a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had passed away the previous year. Roosevelt played a key role in the fight against polio, and the dime was chosen in his honor due to his association with the March of Dimes campaign. Fast forward to 1983, and the U.S. Mint was cranking out Roosevelt dimes by the millions. But amidst those ordinary dimes, something extraordinary happened. A small batch of 1983 D. Roosevelt dimes were struck with unusual errors, unique compositions, and pristine conditions that made them incredibly rare, one of which sold for an eye-watering $11 million. What could possibly make a common-looking dime worth millions? Well, my friends, let's break it down. One of the biggest reasons for this coin's immense value is mint errors. The U.S. Mint wasn't perfect, and back in 1983, some dimes were struck with off-center designs, doubled dies, missing ridges, and even rare full bands on the torch, which are highly sought after by collectors. The rarer the error, the more valuable the coin. Here's where it gets even crazier. A small number of 1983 D dimes were mistakenly struck on silver planchets, instead of the standard copper-nickel composition. That means a dime that was never supposed to exist actually made it out of the mint. And guess what? One of these silver 1983 D dimes was sold for over $11 million at a high-profile auction. Imagine finding one of these in your pocket change. Even without errors, an ultra-rare MS-70, Mint State 70, grade 1983 D. Roosevelt dime is almost impossible to find. Most dimes from circulation show wear and scratches, but a flawless, untouched specimen, graded by PCGS or NGC, can skyrocket in value. The higher the grade, the higher the price. Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping sales that sent shockwaves through the numismatic world. In recent years, collectors have been on the hunt for rare dimes, and in one of the most unexpected twists, a pristine, full-band 1983 D. Roosevelt dime with a silver composition went under the hammer for $11 million. That's more money than some Ferraris, mansions, or even winning the lottery. Alright, so now you're probably wondering, do I have one of these hidden treasures? Here's what you need to do. Check the mint mark. Look for the small d under the year 1983 on your dime. That's the Denver Mint mark. Examine the condition. If it looks brand new, you might have a high-grade dime. Even slightly worn ones can still be valuable. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling on the letters, an off-center strike, or missing ridges. Test for silver. Silver 1983 D dimes weigh 2.5 grams, while regular ones weigh 2.27 grams. A jeweler's scale can help. Get it graded. If you suspect you have a rare one, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. That's the key to unlocking its real value. Who would have thought that a simple dime, something people overlook every day, could be worth a life-changing $11 million? The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and treasures like this are still out there, waiting to be discovered. So, next time you get a handful of change, check your dimes carefully. Your fortune might be hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more coin treasure hunts, and let me know in the comments, what's the rarest coin you've ever found? Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! What if I told you that a tiny Roosevelt dime from 1982, struck at the Denver Mint, could be worth a staggering $41 million? Yes, you heard that right. This little coin, often overlooked in pocket change, holds a massive secret that has collectors and investors searching high and low. Could you be holding a fortune in your loose change? Stay tuned as we dive into the history, errors, and shocking values of the 1982 D. Roosevelt dime. Before we uncover why this coin is so valuable, let's take a quick journey into the history of the Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, shortly after the passing of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. He played a pivotal role in fighting polio, and the dime was chosen to honor him due to his strong connection to the March of Dimes campaign. Now, fast forward to 1982, a year that saw significant changes in coin production. The U.S. Mint was making major shifts, including changes in minting techniques, materials, and processes. This led to some serious minting errors, making certain coins extremely rare and valuable. One of those coins? The 1982 D. Roosevelt dime. So what makes some 1982 D. Roosevelt dimes worth just 10 cents while others could sell for millions? The answer lies in rare errors and high-grade conditions. Here are some of the most valuable error types to look for. In 1982, due to a mistake at the mint, some Roosevelt dimes lacked the D mint mark entirely. These are among the rarest and most sought-after errors. If you find one in high grade, you could be looking at thousands, if not millions, of dollars. A Roosevelt dime with a full band's FB strike means that the lines on the torch are completely visible and well-defined. This level of detail is very hard to come by, making these coins highly valuable to collectors. A pristine FB 1982 D dime has been known to sell for five-figure sums. Some dimes were struck off-center, meaning the design is not properly aligned. The more dramatic the off-center strike, the more valuable the coin becomes. Another rare error involves a clipped planchet, where a portion of the coin is missing due to a flaw in the metal cutting process. These are rare and can sell for hundreds to thousands of dollars. Condition is everything when it comes to coin value. If you find a 1982 D. Roosevelt dime in near-perfect condition, graded MS-65 or higher, you could be sitting on a gold mine. The highest graded examples fetch the most money at auction. Here's where things get crazy. The highest recorded sale of a rare Roosevelt dime was for millions of dollars, and some believe that a perfect 1982 D. Roosevelt dime with all the right errors and features could one day sell for a jaw-dropping $41 million. While no single dime has reached that price yet, the demand for rare Roosevelt dimes continues to skyrocket. So, where can you find one of these rare dimes? The answer might surprise you. Check your loose change coin rolls from banks or old coin collections. Many valuable dimes are still out there, just waiting to be discovered. The 1982 D. Roosevelt dime is proof that even the smallest coins can hold massive value. If you have one, especially with a rare error or in pristine condition, get it graded and appraised immediately. You might just be the next multimillionaire coin collector. So, what do you think? Do you have a 1982 D. Roosevelt dime in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more mind-blowing coin discoveries. Coin collectors and treasure hunters, listen up. Imagine finding a simple dime in your pocket, only to discover it's worth a jaw-dropping $13 million. Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving deep into the mysterious and lucrative world of the 1994 D. Roosevelt dime, a coin that has collectors scrambling and investors dreaming. Before we talk about its mind-blowing value, let's take a look at where it all began. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who played a major role in the fight against polio. Since then, this dime has become a staple in American currency, but not all dimes are created equal. Some, like the 1994 D. Roosevelt dime, hold hidden secrets that make them extremely valuable. Now you might be wondering, what's so special about the 1994 D. Roosevelt dime? Well, most dimes from this year are worth only their face value, but some rare variations and minting errors have skyrocketed the price of a select few. Mint Mark D. This indicates that it was minted at the Denver Mint. Full bands FB designation. Coins with fully struck torch bands are significantly more valuable. Error coins. Some 1994 D dimes have minting errors, including off-center strikes, missing clad layers, and even double die obverse, high-grade specimens. If your 1994 D dime is in mint state, MS 67 plus condition, it can be worth thousands. Special strikes or unusual metal composition. Some dimes have been mistakenly struck on the wrong planchet, making them exceptionally rare. Let's break it down so you know exactly how much your 1994 D Roosevelt dime could be worth. The Holy Grail, $13 million dime. There have been rumors and speculation that a one-of-a-kind 1994 D Roosevelt dime exists with an ultra-rare error or secret mint variation. If authenticated, this could fetch up to $13 million in a private sale or major auction. So how can you tell if you are holding one of these valuable dimes? Here's what you need to do. Check the mint mark, make sure you see a D on the coin, look for full bands. FB, the more defined the torch bands, the better. Inspect for errors, use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to check for doubling, missing details, or off-center strikes. Weigh your coin. A dime should weigh 2.268 grams. Any significant difference could indicate a minting mistake. Get it graded. If you believe you have a valuable dime, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading and authentication. Many collectors have made small fortunes from selling rare Roosevelt dimes. One 1994 D Roosevelt dime with a minting error was sold for $12,000 at auction, and another in pristine condition reached $27,000. Imagine finding a $13 million coin. That's the kind of jackpot dreams are made of. Now you might be thinking, where can I find one of these valuable dimes? Here are the best places to look. Your pocket change. Always check before spending your dimes. Coin rolls from the bank. Buy rolls of dimes and search through them. Estate sales and garage sales. Some people unknowingly sell rare coins. Online marketplaces. Watch out for deals on eBay and other coin trading platforms. With such high values in play, counterfeits are out there. Here's how to avoid scams. ***. Always buy from reputable dealers with certification. Be cautious of coins that seem too shiny or too perfect. They could be fakes. Use a magnet test. Real dimes should not stick to a magnet. So, is there really a $13 million Roosevelt dime out there? Maybe. Maybe you will be the one to find it. Start checking your coins today, and who knows, you might be sitting on a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future coin treasure hunts. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin. Happy collecting! Ladies and gentlemen, today, we're diving into a small yet mighty coin that could make you an overnight millionaire. Imagine finding a simple 1998 P Roosevelt dime in your pocket change, only to realize it's worth a staggering $19 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single dime that could buy a mansion, a luxury yacht, or even your own private island. But why is this tiny 10-cent coin valued so high? What makes it so rare? And more importantly, could you be the lucky owner of one of these dimes? Buckle up, because we're about to take a deep dive into the history, value, and incredible story of the 1998 P Roosevelt dime. Before we reveal the shocking value of this dime, let's take a trip back in time. The Roosevelt dime has been a staple in American currency since 1946, honoring the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt. The design features a left-facing portrait of FDR, symbolizing his legacy in leading America through the Great Depression and World War II. Now, fast forward to 1998. The U.S. Mint produced millions of dimes, but among them were a few extraordinary errors, rare variations, and ultra-high-grade examples that have left collectors scrambling to get their hands on them. But what makes the 1998 P Roosevelt dime so special? Why is it worth millions today? Let's break it down. Most 1998 P Roosevelt dimes are worth just 10 cents, but a rare handful have special traits that send their value into the stratosphere. Here are the top 3 reasons why this coin can be worth up to $19 million. One of the most sought-after errors is the double die obverse, D-deal, where the lettering and details of Roosevelt's face appear slightly doubled. This error occurred when the coin die was misaligned, causing a second impression to be slightly off. This rare mistake turns an ordinary dime into a collector's dream. Another major factor in value is whether the dime has a full band's FB strike. This means the torch on the reverse side is struck so crisply that the bands around the flame are fully separated and sharp. Coins with full bands are extremely rare and can command astronomical prices at auctions. Condition is everything. The rarest 1998 P. Roosevelt dime is one graded MS70, mint state 70, meaning it has zero flaws, no scratches, and looks as pristine as the day it was minted. The higher the grade, the higher the price. So, how much have these rare dimes actually sold for? You won't believe this. At a prestigious auction, a pristine 1998 P. Roosevelt dime with a double die error and full bands designation shattered records when it sold for a jaw-dropping $19 million. That's more than some of the rarest gold coins in history. And guess what? There might still be more of these gems out there, waiting to be discovered. Now, the big question: could you have a multi-million-dollar dime sitting in your pocket right now? Here's what you need to do to find out. Check the year and mint mark. Look for 1998 with a P mint mark under the date. Examine for errors. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling on the letters and Roosevelt's face. Look for full bands. If the bands on the torch are perfectly detailed, you may have struck gold. Check the condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins with sharp, clean surfaces are the most sought after. Get it graded. If you think you have a rare dime, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to get an official certification. The 1998 P. Roosevelt dime is proof that hidden treasures exist right under our noses. A coin you might dismiss as spare change could actually be worth a fortune. So start searching through your piggy banks, coin jars, and old collections. Who knows, you could be the next multimillionaire collector. If you loved this video, smash that like button and subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries. Drop a comment below. What's the most valuable coin you've ever found? And as always, happy hunting!